Six goalkeepers, six stories, one World Cup that changed everything. There is one position in football where silence is louder than celebration. When a striker scores, a stadium erupts. When a goalkeeper saves, an entire nation catches a breath. Every World Cup creates its heroes. We remember Pele's brilliance, Ronaldo's goals, Messi's magic, or Mbappe's speed. History usually belongs to the men who score. But the 2026 FIFA World Cup has told a different story. This summer, the loudest cheers have often come not after a goal, but after a save. The 2026 FIFA World Cup will be remembered for goals. Normally, a goalkeeper's best performance is forgotten because the striker eventually scores. This year, goalkeepers have become the headlines. Not because they scored, because they refused to let others score. Every round of FIFA has produced another name, another save, another moment that changed a nation's hopes. The beauty of this tournament is that no two goalkeeper stories are the same. Bono, he isn't a surprise. He is proof that experience matters. Every Moroccan defender looks calmer because Bono stands behind them. He already led Morocco to the semi-finals in Qatar. Now the veteran arrived at his third World Cup as the main leader of his team. When his country faced huge teams like Brazil in the group stage or a tough quarter-final test against France, he remained the ultimate big game shot-stopper. Penalty specialist, leader, calm under impossible pressure. He represents trust. Portion Nyland the second chance. Football almost forgot him. Then football gave him another opportunity. He is a 35-year-old player who moved through many different clubs. He even became the oldest Norwegian player ever to play in his first World Cup. Then his underdog team faced the ultimate test, a round of 16 match against the five-time champions Brazil. One first-half penalty save against Bruno Guimaraes. Several incredible, desperate blocks to stop the Brazilian attack. His story is about redemption. Sometimes football writes scripts films wouldn't dare. Vozinha, the people's hero. 40 years old, Cape Verde's first World Cup. Millions of people had never heard his name. Then social media exploded. He is the oldest goalkeeper of the tournament. The 40-year-old leader guided his team through a magical unbeaten group stage to reach the knockout rounds. Against the world's best, he threw his body on the line, taking the game to another thrill level extra time. One save, another save, another. Fans around the world weren't just supporting Cape Verde anymore, they were standing behind a star Vozinha. His journey created a true community feeling and a special bond that was about more than just football, beyond football perhaps. Zion Suzuki, tomorrow arrived early. Some tournaments reveal legends, others introduce the future. The 23-year-old goalkeeper had to carry heavy pressure because critics call Japan's goalkeeper position a weak link. Born in Newark, New Jersey, this home World Cup became a masterclass for him. From the opening minute against the Netherlands to their high-stakes battle with Brazil, his fast reflexes and excellent passing kept Japan alive. Suzuki didn't lift the trophy. He did something almost as valuable. He convinced the football world that Japan's next great goalkeeper has already arrived. Perhaps the saddest story. DR Congo entered the tournament fighting for respect, pushing through Group K with pure heart and strong defense. In the knockouts, they ran directly into a fierce England offense. For 90 minutes under the bright lights, Mbassi made impossible saves, absorbing a brutal aerial attack and keeping his team's dreams alive until the final whistle. England won. Mbassi walked away defeated. Yet thousands left the stadium talking about him instead. Sometimes football rewards courage more than victory. His performance reminds us that greatness is not always measured by the scoreboard. Unai Simon, the invisible excellence. Every story needs contrast. Spain cruised through the group stage and the round of 32 without letting in a single goal. While other goalkeepers make diving dramatic saves for the cameras, Simon's skill lies in his quiet positioning. Against Austria and Portugal, he completely stopped attacks before they could even become dangerous. Everyone remembers impossible saves. Nobody remembers routine catches. Until they realize there were no mistakes. Simon's greatness lies in making brilliance look ordinary. The quietest goalkeeper may be the most complete one. Why? This isn't an accident. Modern football has changed. Teams defend deeper, matches are tighter, VAR leaves fewer margins for error. One save is no longer just one save. It can mean another 30 minutes, another penalty shootout, another dream kept alive. Goalkeepers are no longer the final line of defense. Everyone celebrates goals. But think about the goalkeeper. He stands alone. If the striker misses, the striker gets another chance. If the goalkeeper makes one mistake, an entire country remembers it. That pressure is unique in sport, yet these men embraced it. Eventually, FIFA will award one goalkeeper the Golden Glove, but that trophy cannot capture what this tournament has given us. The veteran, the comeback story, the underdog, the future star, the forgotten hero, the silent guardian. Six different men, six different journeys, one common purpose: to protect a nation's deepest hopes on the biggest stage. History remembers the 2026 FIFA World Cup. It will remember the goals. It always does. But those who watched closely will remember something else. They will remember Bono, Nyland, Vozinha, Suzuki, Mpasi, Unai Simon, and other great unfinished stories. Above all, they will remember that before every famous goal came an equally determined goalkeeper trying to stop it. Perhaps that is the real story of this World Cup. Not the men who scored, but the men who stood in their way.